Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I wanted you guys to see this masterpiece. Today's spooky drink is gonna be warm because it's pretty cold in here and the AC is not even on. Anyways, 2 shots of espresso with pumpkin pie spice powder, oat milk with pumpkin spice dairy-free creamer in here. And let's just enjoy this moment together. I hope it comes out real cute. I look like that filter through here. Anyways. Like that. And then we're gonna add some caramel drizzle. Oh my god. That is so good. Okay, so I don't know why I always do things last minute, but last night I was thinking, I was like, oh my god, I was like, what am I gonna do for this episode? Because I've had 4 days off and I've just been doing nothing. And I'm all like, okay, time to think. And you guys, this was like at, what time is it? It was like 8 p.m. I'm like, okay, what am I gonna do? So then I'm all like, I wonder if anyone's ever murdered someone because of a superstition. And then here I go, clickety clacking away onto the World Wide Web, and I found an article, Welcome to Murder and Makeup. I got my notes here because I didn't have time to memorize, even though this is a pretty crazy story. I'm like, whoa, you'll see. But this is my little cover art, Death by Superstition, and I put a little ghost face on there. I don't know. It was late. It was already 2 in the morning by the time I finished this, I think. Yeah. Let's get started. The craziest part is that all of this happened in January of this year. It was pretty recent. And when I saw that, I was like, oh. So a mother and a father allegedly murdered their 2 daughters. So I'm gonna read this part because I have no idea how to say it and I want to say it right. So on January 24th at Madanapur town of Chittor district in Andhra Pradesh. I'm so sorry if I said that wrong. I'm trying. I really tried. Well, there. The mother's name is, her name was Padma Jha and she was 50, and her husband, oh my gosh, is Purushottam Naidu, and he was 55. I'm sorry if I said that wrong. I am trying. If they had $2, oh my god, why do I keep saying $2? I got money on my mind. Anyways, and their 2 daughters' names were Alekia, 27, and Sai Divya, 22. I really hope I said that right again. So when I said Alekhya, which is the eldest daughter's name, my Alexa went off. It's kind of scared me a little bit. Anyways, let's continue. Their parents worked as principals at a school. I think that the father worked at a college. Now, let me just say that this family was a very well-educated family. The mother, I think, had a degree in like mathematics or something. I think, unless that was a daughter. We'll get to it. But they were all very, very well educated. And usually when you're very well educated, I feel like you don't fall victim to these types of things. But then again, I've read and heard stories where I have been horribly proven wrong. So let's see what happens. We'll call her Alec, because if I say the other 3 words, the other one's gonna go off and talk. Alec had completed her master's degree, and Divya was a BBA graduate and was a student of A.R. Rahman Music School in Mumbai. So she went to that music school in Mumbai, but she wanted to go back home because of the lockdown, because of COVID and whatnot. So there was one night that their neighbors called the police because they said they were hearing things like noises, like crashing noises, and they were hearing crying. And obviously, if you hear that from your neighbor's house, you're gonna freak out a little bit and you're gonna call the police. So that's what they did. But neighbors said they were behaving very strangely during the lockdown. And when police finally got there, they tried entering their home only to be not let in. For some reason, the couple tried to, shoo the police away, but when you're shooing a police away like that and you're resisting to let them inside your home, it kind of makes you a little suspicious. So eventually the police, they forced their way into the home, and what they witnessed was truly shocking. There was blood everywhere, and there was the body of one of the girls in their puja room. I hope I said that right. Puja, puja, I don't know. I'm sorry, I'm trying. If you don't know what a puja room is, let me read this so I don't mess it up. A puja room is said to be one of the most important aspects of any Indian household. It's known as the prayer room, and it is customized, dedicated to the conducting spiritual activities and daily prayers to worship God. So imagine finding a body in that kind of room. So one of the girls was found in that room, and another girl was found in a different room. And what the police noticed was that they both had red clothing on. It wasn't just, blood covering the clothes, it was red clothing. So the cause of death for these two girls, their mother had clubbed them in the head with 2 dumbbells, allegedly. And I say allegedly because towards the end of the story, there is another version of this story. When the police arrested them, the parents, they took them to the hospital to get a mandatory COVID-19 test. They refused to take this nasal test. When they refused to take this nasal test, Padmaja had told a healthcare worker, are you ready to get this? She, and I quote, said, I am Shiva, my body gave birth to Corona. It will end in March without the use of vaccine. There is no need for a vaccine. If you don't know what Shiva is, it is a week-long mourning period for Judaism for first-degree relatives. And she kept talking about how, and I quote, I have halahal, which is venom, in my throat. No need to test me for coronavirus. So like I said in the beginning, not only the family, but the parents were very well educated. The mother was a postgraduate in mathematics who worked at an IIT coaching institute. They finally were able to convince the husband, and they noticed he was a lot calmer than the wife was. They convinced him to take a COVID-19 test, and they were just now waiting for those results. And it never really said if it was positive or negative. I'm going to assume it was negative. When they were being questioned, the couple has said that their daughters would come alive after the sunrise. They said Kali Yuga will end and Satya Yuga will start Monday, January 25th. Translation, because I had no idea what this was until I looked it up. So that roughly translates to the age of vice and misery will end and the age of truth or sincerity will start. So basically, a delusional Andhra woman and her husband murdered their daughters over a superstition. That's no bueno. The police said that the father was the main accused and that the mother was accused number 2. And they were charged under Section 302 of the Indian Penal Code, which would be murder. The investigation revealed that they first killed the younger daughter around Sunday afternoon, and they later killed their oldest daughter. And this couple truly believed that their daughters were going to come back to life literally the next day. They genuinely believed that this horrible act that they just did was for the well-being of their family. Like, imagine being so brainwashed that you think that what you believe in, like a higher power that you believe in, has the ability to bring someone that you just murdered back to life. It is so sad, and it's horrible. It's truly horrible. Now they have piqued the interest of several doctors in this hospital, but Dr. Radhika, who is investigating this case, said that the accused suffer from psychic delusion with a fixed belief that Kali Yuga is going to end. And Padmaja believes that their daughters will reincarnate and they will change the world. Doctors decided to study Padmaja. They wanted to know what was wrong with her to make her believe that all of this was true and was going to happen. And they realized that she is suffering from a delusion disorder. Symptoms of a delusion, belief, and sometimes hallucinations are transmitted from one individual to another. The doctor said that the couple started doing pujas during the lockdown. To make it simple, pujas usually consist of offerings of flowers or fruit to an image of a god. Because of the mother, her shared delusions affected the others. I feel like if someone told me like, oh, if you kill someone, the god will be pleased to see that you believe in him and he will bring that person you killed back to life. You know, I feel like if someone told me that, I'd be like, what? I don't know. I really can't wrap my brain around this, and I just think it's so crazy. So do you remember how I said that in the beginning that this story was alleged? I don't know. They said that the parents allegedly killed the daughters, but now Padmaja told police that her eldest daughter, Alekia, killed her younger sister, Divya. And then Alekia convinced her parents to kill her so that she can reunite with Divya's soul and bring her back, as Kali Yuga is ending and Sati Yuga is starting. So now the police are confused and they're trying to figure out and understand what could have happened to let these parents take this huge step. And of course, officials suspect that both of these girls were brainwashed, which hello, of course they were. Like, these were all highly educated people. I want to know how the mom was able to convince everybody else that this was a good idea. That's what I want to know. They were officially arrested 2 days after the killing due to post-mortem funerals and post-mortem procedure and funeral rites, as in RITES. And of course, because of the hysterical condition of the accused. So in the end, I could not find how long the parents were sentenced when they were sent to prison. I literally could not find that I swear, I looked at like several, I want to say a good 5 or 6 websites to see if they had an update on the family, and I could not, or like the parents, and I could not find, you know, where are they now, I guess you could say, updates. And I don't know why. I don't know how the sister would want to kill her little sister. Like, did the little sister agree to this too? Like, I have so many questions. I don't understand. I don't think I'll ever understand these types of people that like will sacrifice someone that they know and love for a god that they believe in. I couldn't believe it when I was reading it. I was like, what? I was so shook. that is the end of this story. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I don't like saying that. I hate saying that I know this was a very sad story and then saying I hope you enjoyed the video. Like, that sounds very weird. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And I will see you guys next Friday. Bye.